On the morning of April 14, 2022, what should have been a normal school day turned into a nightmare for a quiet community in North Lauderdale, Florida. Just after 9 a.m., police rushed to the Willow Woods townhomes after receiving frantic 911 calls reporting gunfire. When officers arrived, they found a horrifying scene outside one of the townhomes. A mother and her teenage daughter had been shot to death in broad daylight, just steps from their front door. Their names were Jennifer Bologna and her 15-year-old daughter, Anastasia, known to family as Nana. And the man responsible was the one person they once trusted most.
Crime alert out of North Lauderdale. The search continues for the man police say shot and killed a woman and her teenage daughter. And now we're hearing from family members of the victims.
Local 10's Annalise Garcia is in North Lauderdale with their emotional words.
The suspect is still out there. This happened on Wednesday in this neighborhood. The family devastated, desperate for answers.
You're a coward, and God will deal with you. My God will deal with you.
A message from a grieving family member to the suspect of a double shooting in North Lauderdale Wednesday. 34-year-old Andre O'Dane Anglin. Detectives are still searching for him.
He took my baby's life away. He took my best friend, my niece.
The victims, Jennifer Bologna and her teen daughter, Anastasia.
This is the tragic story of Jennifer Bologna and her daughter, Anastasia. Before crime scene tape and police sirens, Jennifer Bologna was known as a woman of faith, ambition, and resilience. She was 32 years old, a mother of 3, and a business owner. Jennifer ran Bellin Financial Solution, working as a tax preparer, credit repair specialist, and real estate agent. She wasn't just building a business, she was building a future for her children. Her social media was filled with messages about growth, peace, and trusting God through hardship. But behind the positivity, Jennifer had been fighting a private battle for years.
Good morning. I've been called different throughout the morning because I tend to work throughout the night while everybody's sleeping. I tend to create and organize my day when you guys are sleeping. No, it's not different. It's called dedication. I have a real big goal. I'd be damned to fail. All right? I'm accountable for my future. I'm accountable for my setting of my life. I'm accountable for my 3 children. I'm accountable for my legacy. I'm accountable for my future generation. I am accountable. That's just period. That's why I barely sleep, and people that knows me know I grind hard. And my clients know I grind really hard for them. So it is what it is. Good morning to you early birds that like to catch the worms while I just, after I finish eating them and I leave some pieces for you guys. I'm joking. I'm an A-Rod. All right. Have a good day.
Not just mother and daughter, but best friends. Jennifer often said Anastasia was the reason she transformed her life. She also had 2 sons, Elijah and Alexander, whom she called her kings in training. Everything Jennifer did was for them. But one person from her past refused to let her move on. That person was Andre O'Dane Anglin, Jennifer's ex-husband and the father of her children. They had been high school sweethearts. Young love turned into marriage. Marriage turned into a family. But over time, the relationship became unstable. Family and friends later described Andre as controlling, volatile, and unable to keep steady employment. By 2018, Jennifer sought a domestic violence restraining order against him. The order eventually expired, and the couple divorced in 2020. But Andre never truly left her life. He continued calling, showing up uninvited, making emotional threats, telling Jennifer he couldn't live without her. At times, Jennifer still tried to help him. According to her family, she helped him find housing. She contacted their pastor to assist him financially. She prayed with him on the phone when he spiraled emotionally. Jennifer believed compassion and boundaries could coexist, but what she didn't realize was that Andre interpreted her kindness as hope. And when that hope was taken away, it turned into obsession.
I was told to have kids, right? And that's a blessing, which I can see that message. This is what I have to deal with. I have to deal with this and this.
Every time we come here, it was always a mess.
I have to do it like this. What the hell is he eating? He followed the little brother, the big brother here, and I don't understand why I had to deal with this. Like, my sons are equivalent to Dennis the Menace. And if you're really old, same age as me, you will know who Dennis the Menace is. I swear, I got two of them. Two of them little ninjas. And it says just stop. And it's, look at, I can't make this up. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him.
In late March 2022, Jennifer posted a prayer asking God for protection over herself and her children. She spoke about breaking generational curses and canceling assignments of the enemy. To those close to her, it felt like she sensed danger, even if she didn't fully understand it. Witnesses later confirmed Andre had been showing up near her home more frequently, driving past, watching, lingering. Despite years of documented domestic violence dating back to 2009 and a restraining order in 2018, Andre was still free. Like many victims, Jennifer never made the restraining order permanent, a decision often shaped by fear, exhaustion, and hope that things would calm down. That Wednesday morning, Jennifer was preparing her children for school. Backpacks were packed, schedules were set. She was on the phone with her mother when she suddenly saw someone outside her home. It was Andre. Jennifer told her mother she would call back later and ended the call. She likely believed she could handle the situation, as she had before. She stepped outside with Anastasia and one of her sons, heading toward the car. That's when everything changed. Witnesses described the next moments as terrifying and sudden. Andre opened fire. Jennifer was shot first. Anastasia tried to run. Her backpack fell to the ground as she attempted to escape. She didn't make it far.
I seen a body land on the ground. I didn't want to see that.
Anglin is Jennifer's ex-husband and high school sweetheart, also Anastasia's father, according to family.
She took care of him for years. This would never work.
Family tells us the couple had a rocky past. They had been divorced for 2 years, and records show Baloney asked for a domestic violence restraining order against Anglin back in 2018. With this manhunt for Anglin ongoing, a message from the victim's family.
Turn yourself in. Bring us peace, Andre. We did nothing but good to you.
Now, if you know anything at all, you are urged to call law enforcement.
Within seconds, both mother and daughter lay outside the home, their bodies found about 15 yards apart. Emergency responders arrived, but it was already too late. A mother and her teenage daughter were dead on what should have been an ordinary school morning. The Broward Sheriff's Office immediately identified Andre Anglin as the primary suspect. His history of domestic violence and restraining orders placed him at the center of the investigation. Andre fled on foot. Authorities launched a massive manhunt. His photo was shared across news outlets. A reward was offered for information. Residents were warned he was dangerous. Days passed with no sign of him. Fear spread through the community. Jennifer's family begged him to turn himself in. "Bring us peace, Andre," one relative said. "We did nothing but good to you." 5 days later, investigators tracked Andre to a Circle K gas station on Sunrise Boulevard in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Deputies surrounded the building and attempted to make contact while he was in a bathroom. There was no response. Then, a single gunshot rang out. When officers entered, Andre Anglin was found dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. He had chosen death over facing justice. The immediate danger was over, but for Jennifer's family, closure never came.
Right now, and a suspect wanted in connection with a double homicide has been found dead. This case all started last Wednesday when 2 victims were found shot to death outside of their townhome along the 7900 block of Tam O'Shanter Boulevard in North Lauderdale. Those victims seen here identified as Jennifer Baloney and her daughter, nicknamed Nana. Police say the daughter's father, Andre Anglin, was the only suspect in the shooting, VSO now saying Anglin shot himself inside of a bathroom at a Circle K along Sunrise Boulevard.
Back at the Willow
This case
Woods
all started
townhomes,
last Wednesday
detectives
when two
returned again and again to the crime scene. Backpacks still lay near the car, a haunting reminder that this happened during a school morning. Jennifer's 2 young sons were left without their mother and sister. Family members stepped in to care for them. Vigils were held in Jennifer and Anastasia's honor. Pink balloons were released for Anastasia, white balloons for Jennifer. Friends described Jennifer as someone who always answered the phone, always encouraged others, even when she herself was struggling. Teachers spoke of Anastasia's kindness and bright future.
Ooh, I like that stitchy blue.
Jennifer did what society tells victims to do. She documented abuse. She sought legal protection. She divorced her abuser. She tried to create distance. She focused on her children and her independence. And still, it wasn't enough. Andre's death meant there would be no trial, no courtroom accountability, only grief and unanswered questions. Why was a man with a known history of violence able to continue harassing her? How many warning signs were missed? Jennifer Bologna did not lose her life because she failed. She lost her life because leaving an abusive relationship is often the most dangerous moment of all. Anastasia was remembered not for how she died, but for the light she brought into the world. Their story now lives on as a warning and a call for awareness. Because behind many tragedies like this are warning signs that were seen but not stopped in time. So the question remains, what more could have been done? And how many warning signs are still being ignored today? Let us know what you think in the comments below.